Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Saturday Night Live. Uh, I was going to put Brooks in and let her start it out, but she might have shot me. I was going to put her in and I was going to stay out and let her do the opening. Uh, Looks like we got a few people in here tonight. I'm recognizing some I don't recognize. It's good to see Brooks putting up Bring Hunter Home Now. Thank you for that, Brooks. Uh, Hello, Dana, Sharon, Randy moderating, Scott's moderating. Tracy's home with her grandchildren tonight, uh, which I don't blame her. I would rather be with my grandkids too. We got looks like a new person here called New Insight. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you. I want to go ahead and bring Brooks in because she can help me keep up on the chat while I try to do everything. Because there's Janice is in here tonight. Hello, Janice. There's Brooks.
Hi, everybody.
I told him you're going to have to help me keep up. Oh, there's Tracy. Tracy is here tonight.
Yeah,
Oh, she's got him in bed. I don't blame her.
yeah.
Wake them up early or go in there and snuggle them. That's what I'd like to do.
Hey,
Let's see.
Silver
Insight.
Bullet.
He said he used to watch us. His screen name changed. It used to be Michael Blackwell. Okay, all right. A lot of people changing their screen names. I think I'm going to change mine too. I'm going to change mine to Scott B. Haven't seen Scott say anything across there yet.
Yeah, he's been in.
I'm going to have to turn down my phone so it ain't beeping in my ear. All right. Oh, well, it must be a full moon tonight. I seen they let Janice out. I seen her in the chat. Uh, got Scott in the chat. Randy's in the chat. Well, we got a pretty exciting show, I think, tonight. We're going to do something we've never done before. We're going to have a few videos we're going to watch. I think I got that figured out. And we may even go into a few stories that was sent in. We may talk about those and break those down. But before we do that, I want to talk a little bit about some new information that came out today on Miami. But before we go completely into that, I want everybody to remember to keep Red Tick Hound in their prayers and keep him lifted up. I would like to thank everybody for the donations for Hunter, the Bring Me Home to Hunter the other night. We really appreciate that. Um, a lot of people ask me why I was typing in purple. Uh, that's a good question. I'll throw that up so I won't forget it. A lot of people was asking me why I was doing purple on my Facebook, and that's because that's Hunter's favorite color is purple. So that's why I'm using the background purple. A lot of people have been asking me that. I will let Brooks tell you a little bit about a guest we're working on coming on.
Yeah, we're hoping he's gonna come on. I'm not gonna name names, cause just in case, but he's very well known. So, um, yeah, he's really good, really smart guy. Um, and I think everybody would love to hear him talk. He he he's I'll say this. He's in the circle with LA Marzulli, Tim Alberino, Skywatch TV, those people. So we're pray that he comes on.
I think that'll be a fun show. I'd have a lot of questions for him.
Yes. He's really smart.
He may get tired of my questions. Also, guys, I'm thinking about making a backup channel. There's a lot of channels right now that's getting shut down over just little things. So, would y'all be interested if I was to make a backup channel to this channel in case I was to get shut down? That I would have a backup channel where I could still reach out to you guys. Is that something that y'all would be interested in. If it is, give me a thumbs up in the chat, or if you can't do a thumbs up, put the number 1. We was talking about that today a little bit in our meeting we had before the show. But I've heard a lot of people say that that's a good idea to do that.
Yeah.
Randy keeps wanting me to get 8.
I know it. Well, I'm
I
the
want to drive
bait,
by his
so
house and shoot Roman candles out there behind his barn.
I know. Get them stirred up.
Yep, get him going. So
Poor
yeah, a lot
Randy.
of people said I should do the backup channel. So I may start working on that. And I could also use the backup channel sometimes if I just wanted to pop on and do a live on my phone for a little bit. Instead of doing that on this channel, I could use that
Right.
channel for just my pop-ons for a little bit and visit and then pop off and stuff. That might be fun. Uh, never know what I'd be doing though when I pop on. But yeah, we've had a lot of support for Hunter. We do appreciate uh, all the donations from last night, all the people that are supporting bringing him home. We
Mhm.
will do a party where y'all's going to get to see him come home. I'm excited to do that, honestly. I'm gonna have to get me a cigar.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he hasn't. Mike hadn't quite reached the amount he needs. So if y'all could still donate.
not yet. We haven't. We're a little ways out, but we got some things that we're working on getting done, and we're winning the battle. If that matters,
Yeah.
we are winning. So the Miami aliens are still in the news. I've noticed that a lot of people are still talking about it. So I came up with a few things today I thought we could talk about tonight, and I thought it would be kind of interesting. Uh, I was thinking about, I don't know if anybody remembers her, Tiffany Gomez,
Mhm.
the lady that was on the airplane that had the fit.
Mhm.
I was wondering if what she seen might have been what we talked about the other night. At these people in Peru and around the world are cutting people's faces off, and maybe they're putting them on other things or themselves and trying to get away with trying to fit into society and seeing how far they can actually go. Uh, I don't know when Mom's going to do the show. I don't have any idea. I just have to get with her. I don't want to give y'all a date. Um, I forgot to answer that question. How short are you, Mike? Maybe we can all push to reach the money needed. To do what we needed to do, what was we needing about was 500. I think that's about where we was at.
Yeah. Left to go.
Yeah, about 500.
Yeah.
That would pretty much secure everything right now, I think. I thought she was asking me my height for a second. And I was like, how
I
short am
did too. I'm sure. I
I? I was like, well,
know.
um, but yeah, I was wondering if she didn't see something that had like one of those faces on.
Well, I think it. I don't know. That would. I don't know. I think it would be more human-like. Um, because it
Uh,
would have. If it was something really odd looking, it had to. I'm sure its eyes or something shifted at her or something. If she was talking to it. But I totally believe her. I 100% believe she saw something because, like I said, I've seen. I had that experience going from Dallas Fort Worth to Portland on an airline. Um, and I've also had about three separate instances where it wasn't people.
right.
They
Do you
look
think
like
maybe
people, but they're not.
what was like a telltale sign to you that something was off?
Um, another instance I was at a convenience store. I'd gotten off work to get a Coke, to go home because I had like a 15-mile drive. And I was coming out of the store and there was a guy behind me. And I turned around and looked at him, and the whole socket of his eyes, not just the eyeballs, it was like the whole socket. His eyes were glowing like a yellow gold color. It was like lights in his eyes. You couldn't see his eyes. It was like two lights in his eyes, and he was staring at me. And I knew he wasn't human. And so I rebuked him in my mind. That one didn't catch me off guard as bad as the one on the airplane. And I got in my car and I turned around and he's still in his pickup and he's looking at me, but his eyes were normal again and he was just staring at me. And again, I rebuked him and I left. But his whole eyes lit up like lights.
Do you think he knew that you knew what he was?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So he was. Did he look at you a long
Yes.
time? Like, did he give you an
Hmm.
evil look?
He was just staring at me.
You know,
That one was.
I've had people look at me before, and kind of how they look at me is like you feel like they hate you, but you don't know them.
Hmm.
Uh, I've had that happen to me in stores before, and like I'll go ahead and like say hello to them or something, and it's like it pisses them off that you'll even
Hmm.
like speak to them.
Hmm.
And I kind of and you get that heavy feeling like I don't want to be around this guy.
It's kind of like when you walk into a restaurant and it seems like everybody in the restaurant turns around to look at you. I've had
Yeah.
that happen.
Then you start wondering who is all these people in this restaurant.
Hmm.
Wow. You know, uh, people have a theory that these creatures may be also taking human skin, making suits that the demons are able to live in because they don't have bodies. And they need a body to be able to possess
Hmm.
a body to be, physical. And
Yeah,
they
to
a
get
lot of people
into.
believe right. A lot of people believe that's what's happening right now. And then Teresa
Hmm.
says, that lady saw something on the plane that was not human. She was trying to, back down from it. That is true. I watched her re-interview, and you're
Yeah.
exactly right. She was, but in that interview, I don't know if y'all noticed that or not, but I noticed something in that interview. She did not look like the same lady to me.
Hmm.
She looked different to me. Did
Hmm.
she to you?
Yep. Sure did.
Because I was having trouble with that today. I kept looking at her, and I was like, that is not the same lady.
Right.
There was
Yeah.
just facial features that were not right. Her body build was not right.
Right.
Um, the
I
lady on the
agree.
plane, the lady on the plane was definitely terrified.
Absolutely. And I 100% believe her. And is somebody telling her to shut up? 100% believe that as well.
Tracy said, "Why would she look different?" I have a theory. I don't know what a lot of people is going to think about this. It's probably going to be a pretty deep theory, considering it's me, but because I don't go into a whole lot of that deep stuff like that. But what if she was cloned?
Mhm.
and they're cloning right now. They can't get it perfect, but they can get it close.
Hmm. Or
Maybe the
or
real
it's a
lady,
look alike.
right? Or maybe the real lady had to be shut up,
Hmm.
to put it nicely,
Yeah.
because she was terrified. There's no doubt she was terrified.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
Hunter Biden's laptop says, "Hello, Mr. Scott and Miss Tracy. First time in the stream. Great topic and conversation going on. Thank you very much. We enjoy having everybody, especially new people in here. Welcome. If you haven't
Yes.
subscribed, we'd like to welcome you to subscribe and ring the bell. And, we're the #1 channel on YouTube. And just hang out with us. There's a #2 channel here in Oklahoma, DDoS. Uh, he's been trying to catch up to me, but Sharon, I did hear that. I heard that she went missing too, and then all of a sudden she just pops up and has a different story, and she looks way different to me. Like her thighs and her hips and her butt. The girl that interviewed today was not built like the girl that was on the plane. The girl that was on the plane was a very nice figured lady. The girl that I saw interviewed did not have that same body style, and I thought her face looked different too.
Hmm.
And they say there's several different methods of cloning. So
Yeah, and they didn't arrest her either. Dick's daughter said the fact that the airline, yeah, didn't charge her says it all. Yeah, they didn't arrest
yeah,
her. They just
you know,
took her off the
you know why they
plane.
do that. You
Hmm.
know why they would do that, right? If you don't arrest her, you don't create a paper trail.
Right.
If you arrest her, you have a paper trail.
And I think at some point I saw an interview with an airline pilot. He was anonymous on there, uh, saying that yeah, he's seen some different kind of things while being a pilot with people.
He did. He said
Hmm.
he saw some people on his planes that he questioned their
Mm.
humanish, if they were human or not, because he said he notices the eyes. He said the eyes are what he always noticed, and he said they always
Uh-huh.
look like there's a mask on, like the eyes are set
Hmm.
back in a mask.
Yeah, and they're always wearing sunglasses or something. I believe he said too. Yeah.
Who else wears sunglasses a lot? First lady that used to wear sunglasses a lot.
Hmm.
That used to spit stuff in her water when she took a drink.
Ugh.
Did you see that?
Yeah, that was former first lady. Yeah. Ugh.
Brazil right now, they filmed some 10-foot tall creatures on top of their hills now.
Hmm.
So it's happening in Brazil. It's happening in America. It's happening Peru. And so it's not just happening in one location. It's kind of happening throughout the world right now. Florida, the California landing in the backyard. Uh,
Right.
what was his name? Andrew Dawson, the guy that videotaped the one on the mountain that went missing.
Hmm.
Um, a lot of those, you know, they're starting to come. And, a lot of people say that the veil is thinning. And, the Bible talks about that. It says there will be as in the days of Noah.
Hmm.
Um, but what I have noticed, and I thought this was kind of neat tonight and kind of really caught me, most of the places at these places are that they're seeing these creatures, they're on mountains or hills.
Hmm.
So that makes me wonder, are they coming out of these mountains and hills from inside the earth?
I believe so.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm starting to like because they're always by
Hmm.
mountains and always by hills.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's get rid of Worm A12. I think he's being pretty vulgar. Uh, But yeah, they I noticed it was on hills and mountains, places where you would think there would be caves, underground systems. So hold on.
I don't see what you're saying.
We got a guy being really nasty right here.
What's his name?
Worm A12. And
He
some
must
reason
have
it
me
won't.
blocked.
Yeah, he's got me blocked too. I can't block him. Moderators, if any of y'all can get him,
I
he's
can't
done.
see him.
Yeah, he's done
Scott
something to
can't
where
see him either.
that
Mm-mm.
guy right there. Can you see him?
Mm-mm. You had it up and it went down.
Yeah, he says he's a moderator now too. He's hacked into the show. There's nothing we can do about him. I don't even have any control over him either.
Yeah, I can't see him. That's the second one we've had that we can't see.
Yeah.
Janice said she doesn't see him either.
Yeah, he says he's hacking it. Hold on.
Why don't you creeps go away? Good Lord.
What I'll do is I'll turn that into Facebook now that I got it screenshotted.
Okay. Um, everybody else is saying they don't see him either, Mike.
Yeah, what it is he's hacked into the main thing to where I can see him and y'all can't.
Okay.
Yeah, he's hopping around everywhere too. Whenever I try to click on him, I click on him and then he ends up showing up somewhere else.
Right. Yeah. We can't see him.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore him.
Yeah.
Okay, we got one right here it needs to go to that's hacked in. Can you see that?
Which one?
Okay, you can't see it either. I want to get a picture.
No.
They're talking about doing something that they shouldn't be doing.
No, we can't see him either.
Okay.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I screenshotted them.
Okay, get it off the screen. Still up there.
That's the guy right there. Can you see that?
Yeah, on what you have.
You
Yeah.
see it? What I just threw out? Okay, that's what
Yeah.
I'm seeing that you all can't see.
Okay.
Now we got another one in there doing it too.
3.
Yeah. Yeah, we're live on Twitch. What we may have to do is we may kill that feed and see if that gets rid of them.
Okay.
You think we should do that?
Yeah.
Let's drop it. No, it's not going to let me while I'm live. Okay, continuing on. We're not going to let him run our
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, because we can't see him.
Armor Up podcast. Yeah, he's into the. He's into our main show. Yeah, he said he's going to hack our accounts and everything. He's threatening all that.
You know, people are unbelievable.
Yeah. Let me see something real quick. I want to see if that gets rid of them. I just dropped. I just dropped Twitch off the screen, so let's see if that gets rid of him. See if he was coming from Twitch.
Okay.
Hopefully that will work.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. We got some idiots out there. But the way they're talking, I got to make sure I get that off here because they'll shut my channel down if I don't take care of that.
Yeah.
We don't get no peace, Deborah. I wish we did.
Yeah. I mean, it's been brutal.
Yes, Tracy, I agree with you and stand with you. We bind those demon spirits in the name of Jesus.
Amen, sis.
We got a
For
question.
those of you, for those of you that don't know, Tracy Gale's my sister. She's my older sister.
Tanisha says, do you think that people with human masks are made by helping the government or from something different? I think the government working with these entities is what I believe. And we're going to look at a video I've got just a little bit. And I'm going to play it for everybody and we're going to discuss it. And that's a good question, Tanisha, because the video I have, I think, is going to answer your question. So don't go nowhere and let me know when I play it if it answers your question, because I believe it's really going to. I got some good videos we're going to look at here in a little bit, but even they gave me questions too. Uh, you know, what do you think, Brooks? Is alien going to be the psyop word?
Yeah, I agree that with KJ, the that uh some of it's going to be blue beam project, um but there's going to be real entities involved as well, and I do believe it's going to be a alien deception, and I think we're seeing the start of it.
I think what they're
Uh,
another thing that they're trying to do is by saying alien, 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 they're trying to get us comfortable with that name, and that
mhm
way we're not going to be afraid of them. And I think they're actually going to try to indoctrinate them into our cultures and have them living
mhm
with us, shopping with us. And
mhm
they're going to tell us, oh, there's no Jesus. These are what created us. These are our creators. They're going to try to steal from him, I think.
mhm
There's that random person.
mhm
Uh, but I think that's what they're going to try to do.
Yeah, and I honestly believe they're already among us,
Another
but I
thing I
think they're
think,
going to bring them out into the open.
and have you noticed that here lately, uh, we've got more like demonic things going on. You have more people coming out saying they're witches. We got people coming out saying they're warlocks. You got movies coming out that has demon stuff in it. You have
Mhm.
more demonic symbols on our food, on the kids' toys. You got the cartoons now that are, doing the signs of things. You can't say those that'll get us in trouble. But a lot of
Mhm.
that isn't being hid right now. They're putting it out in the open for us to see it. Uh,
Mhm.
Another thing they were talking a lot about today also was jealousy. Jealousy and people loving themselves. You're going to see a lot of that in the end of days. It's going to be people aren't going to stand up and help people when they need help. They're going to be more about themselves. No, it's long as I'm good, long as I got money, long as I got food, long as I'm happy, I'm safe. And we're warned about that. God said that's going to happen in the end times. People will be lovers of themselves. And it's happening right now. Don't you agree? I mean, it's happening
Oh,
everywhere.
absolutely. 100%. Yeah.
I mean,
I think the chef was trying to call you some trouble too.
who?
Shatterhand. They're putting all that hello hi guys. See all that?
That guy's back. Let me see. Pepper Pugs is in here. If he moderators are going to be, can you all see Pepper Pugs moderators?
And Shatterhand,
We got Shatterhand in there.
Pepper Pug.
Just keep an eye on the moderators. If you need to put a warning out or talk,
Lead them. They're just
let them know not to be spamming or whatever. Guys, feel free to do that. Go ahead and control the chat. You guys are, you have my
Yep.
uh, you have my blessing.
Yep.
Uh, Armor Up, they wanted this Miami thing to blow up, and they planned on denying it because they know we don't trust them anymore. They use psychology to make us believe this was real. I believe that. I believe what they're doing is they're softening us up for the main event. Uh, they're trying to push Alien on us, and I have a hey, we appreciate that that random person. That means a lot to us. Every dollar counts, and thank you
It
and God bless
does.
you for that. I think they're trying to they're going to try to take away the glory of God. And they're going to try to
Eh,
tell us that these aliens created us, that we were placed on this earth, and that these are
Yeah.
your creators, because the enemy knows that tribulations is coming. He knows that
Mm-hmm.
the rapture is coming. He knows that
Mm-hmm.
he's got to cover up the rapture and tell people, this isn't true. And if people don't believe in the rapture, I know some people don't, some people do. You know, your opinion, I accept it and respect it. I'm a rapture believer, and I
Me
think
too.
when that happens, he's going to try to. They're going to say, no, 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 it's the aliens, it's the aliens, it's the aliens, and Dana says it
Mm-hmm.
exactly right. Nothing is as it seems, or what it seems, or as it seems. I would say.
Yeah, that's true.
Herbert says we take care of each other in the Appalachian Mountains. Yeah, that would be a good place to be whenever all this goes down. I think the more secluded you are right now, the better off you're going to be in these times.
Mm-hmm.
Everything going okay now, moderators? I haven't been watching the chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to engage more of the people.
Well,
Uh,
okay.
Hi, Brooke.
Everybody wants to know when you're coming on.
Whenever whenever he gets it ready.
can you hear her?
Yeah,
She said whenever we can get it ready. So probably next weekend,
next
next week.
weekend,
Yeah, probably maybe next Friday.
Saturday.
You want to do Saturday, or
Yeah,
unless we get our guest coming on.
that's true. Yeah. Well, I don't know. He said, he's got a lot of kids, so Saturday night's hard for him.
Okay, then we'll do Saturday. That'll be good.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
here, so it doesn't matter to me. Just whenever.
Yeah, we'll have mom on Saturday, guys. We'll redo that show for Saturday. Um, there's another Appalachian Squatching Grandma's in here. Our grandmama. Make sure I get that right. That I'm a hillbilly. You got to be nice to me. Some of this, um, but there's a lot of symbolism being used right now,
Yes.
and I think they're trying to soften us up to get us ready for that to happen. For us to be like, aliens aren't bad, they're good, we should accept them, like the people that go down there to those uh I forget what they're called, and they stand down there, and good to see you, Scoob. And they stand down there and say, oh, come and get us, we love you, take us with you. Trust me, you don't want to go where they're going to take you. You
Mm-hmm.
probably don't want them doing to you what they want to do to you, you
Right.
know uh because I guarantee you they're not going to do to you what you're going to want done. Ain't
Right.
that right, Scott? It'd be terrible. But yeah, they're in for a bad awakening. Um, I have a video I want to show. I got a few videos I want to show everybody, and I think now's a good time for us to look at the videos. Uh, and we'll go over them as we look at them. And if you guys can't see them long enough, let me know and I'll replay them. Uh, I don't even know how good they're going to do, guys. I've never done videos on here, so this is like a first time for me. One of the things that I wanted to show you though is all these beings that's been coming is not just happening in Miami. Okay, they've been happening before Miami, before California, before Peru. There actually was happening at a concert where they had a demon jumping into the crowd, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you that one. and you all tell me what you think.
Can you blow it up?
Can you see it? You see the one walking on. It won't let me. Can you see the one walking up there on top?
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Karen.
See how you see how he's kind of hunched over?
Uh-huh.
Now watch this one. This is Brazil after they had the parade for Satan, and then they had the
Yeah,
flood.
look at that.
You see it come out of that door? It comes right out of the door. And that was after they had the satanic parade. I think God,
You know what that looks like?
what?
Those look like the things that was around your feet that night down there.
Yeah. Now, if you'll watch right here, you're going to see one jump from this car. I think is what they're showing. See it? See it leap from the car right there?
Right, and it's
It
going into
jumps
the
out of
gutter,
that car. See it?
and it's going down in that gutter.
Yep. It's like it. See, it'll come right out of that car. There it goes. So it's like they had a ride there, right? So I thought that was really
Uh-huh.
weird. The mom just said, "You know what those look like?" She said, "Those look like those things that were around your feet that night."
Right.
Bigger. Some of them are bigger.
They do, don't they? I mean, those are just larger, but they look the
Mm-hmm.
same.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go back to chat so I can see everybody what they're saying about that. I couldn't. Oh, did she? Okay. Well, I was out of chat, guys. I apologize. When I show the videos, I can't see. Oh, thank you very much, Karen, for that. God bless you. That means a lot to us.
Yes, it helps.
Looks like the very kind of shadow that was at your feet.
It does. It looks like the shadows was at my feet on that one place, Brooks.
It did. Yeah. That was crazy. Like I said, if those were mice or something, you would have seen them.
And you know what was weird is I could hear them. I mean, I could hear stuff walking. That's why I had my weapon out, but I couldn't see
Uh-huh.
anything. And I was
Huh.
like, what is it? Um, let's see. But I could hear it, and then I never could see it. And you notice they would run up to me, but they wouldn't touch me. And that's because, I believe because I'm prayed up and I'm saved, and they can't touch me. I mean, they could try to oppress me or. Now, Tracy, let me know if I'm right about this. This is what I believe. If you're a saved person, they cannot possess the body because it cannot dwell where Christ dwells, but they can oppress and attach to you, right? That's my understanding.
She's typing, I know.
Yes, I'm sure she. I'll have Brooks. I don't know if she can check that for you right now, Sharon, or not. I don't have a way to check it. I got the computer up and running.
On the GoFundMe. Yeah.
Yeah, she said she sent one to the GoFundMe.
Okay. Let me go
We
look.
appreciate that, Sharon, too. Thank you, and God
Yes.
bless you for that. But I thought that was really strange. Did everybody get to see that video good enough? Do y'all want to see it again? If you want to see it again, just hit one. If you've seen it good enough, don't worry about it. But that's just one of the videos I looked at today, and I found it really interesting how them things were moving. They were jumping into the concert and walking on top of the concert, jumping out of cars, coming out of doorways. You know, it's like these things are everywhere, and they
Yeah.
probably are. They probably are everywhere. I'm sure they are. B. Freeman, you're right. It is almost impossible to catch everything and say hi to everybody. And I try, but it's hard to do.
Yes. I see where Sharon donated, Michelle Burns donated, Andrew Fuller, Anonymous, and Jerry Sullivan to the GoFundMe so far.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for doing that. And God bless each and every one of you. Like I said, everybody that donates, so you will see where your money goes. You will get updates as we do the proceedings. You will know exactly what's going on and where we're at and what we're doing. So that way, you all will be kept in the loop. I've told everybody that's what I wanted to do from the beginning. So I think it's important to do that. Uh, have another video. I cannot see chat, so if I miss anybody, let me know if there's anything that I missed. We
Okay,
just done.
Tracy said, right, Mike, demons can oppress a Christian.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Um, let's do this one here. This is from the sky, guys, from the helicopter, and what they've done is they have taken out the color and they're going to run a black and white on the alien that was walking. So take a look at this and let me know what y'all think.
And this is from the channel
And
The
I don't know if those are
Scariest.
lasers up there, the two white things.
Yeah. The channel The Scariest Movie Ever. KJ, he's really good. I've been following him for years.
He's awesome.
Mhm.
What do you think, Brooks? What is that? Is it a
Yeah.
shadow? Is it a beam?
No, it's moving.
If you look at the beginning of this, back to the right behind the police car, I thought I saw one down there to the bottom right too. See that? It may not have been, but I thought when I first watched it that there was.
Hmm.
What do you think?
Yeah. I I think it was something. I don't think nothing happened. In my opinion, something
Really?
happened.
Right. Sharon says, Mike, it looks like those things with, like your mama said, at your feet. Margie Burke said that she done a donation to the Cash App, and it says I haven't accepted it. Do I have to accept it on there? I don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
Let me check and see if it shows anything because I don't know anything about this,
I
guys.
I don't know anything about Cash App.
Let me see. Not seeing anything. Oh, I guess you do have to. That's weird. Thank you very much, Margie. God bless you for that. That was Margie that did that, and Mary Bradford did. So thank you very much, Mary Bradford. God bless you for that. I had no idea about that. But let's see. Janice says yes, you accept, and then you move it to your account. I'll have to look at that in a little bit. I have no idea how all that works, guys. I told Brooks when we was doing it, I was like, I don't have any idea how that works.
I'm going, don't look at me on that.
Thank you, Sharon. We want to see him back home too, where he belongs. Then we have another video I want to share with you guys. This one here was the creature walking. It was filmed outside by another eyewitness as it was walking in front of the patrol car.
Yeah.
And you can see it's blocking out the lights.
Mm-hmm.
So it's solid.
Right.
You can see it pretty plain right there.
Yeah.
And it's tall. So that was another one that I thought was really, really weird. Um, Thank you, Herbert. We appreciate that very much. God bless you. We got some really great people in here that's this family.
Yes, we do.
Hunter will be excited to come home and get to see all the people that support him. And we have this one. If I miss anybody, I'm not in the chat. Check out this guy right here was the witness, guys. You'll have to read what he says. It's closed captioning because I couldn't get sound with these videos. But here's the witness. Essentially, what he's saying is they were shopping pretty much, and all this started going on. And I believe it was their daughter, their little daughter, actually seen the creatures first.
Yeah, it was his nephew. And the nephew's autistic and he was pointing, wanting his blankie. That's when he feels insecure, he wants his blankie. That's what he said.
You know, and that's kind of scary with him being autistic and him seeing it because we know these creatures prey on people with disabilities.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess we assume they do. But later on, after this gentleman made this statement, he ended up redacting his statement. And I'm gonna say that he was probably talked to
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he
because
was
he
one
changed his
that's,
whole statement.
yeah, because he said, he wished he'd have gotten a video. He said, but the thing about it is like if it was a actual fight with the kids, yeah, he would have gotten a video. He said, but this was paranormal and that his brain couldn't comprehend what he was seeing and he wasn't
And
thinking about doing a video.
I think I would be more focused on trying to run and get away with my kids.
Yeah.
I mean, he had his nephew with him. He probably had his wife or girlfriend with him, and at that point, you're trying to get them to a safe, secure place.
Well, and I was thinking too, okay, this happened in the mall and all those stores. There's got to be some employee of one of those stores or multiple employees that couldn't run out of the stores. They had to stay with the stores. I bet they probably got video and I bet they got confiscated.
Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of those stores and the mall will have those huge DVRs in the back, and I'm sure they went and pulled everything off of them to where they wasn't able to show any kind of recordings.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, then we have this one here. Now this one, I'm going to admit to you guys, this one gave me goosebumps because it actually made me feel like this is probably what is going on. And what I named this one is what are they hinting to us? I believe these are hints. So go ahead and take a look at this and tell me, guys, if this does not make your mind really wonder. helping us find cures.
Yeah.
They're telling us to stop destroying our earth. They want peace.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
And I think that right there is the black car that was arriving that the creature jumped out of earlier. There was a lot of
Mhm.
unmarked black cars showed up, no tags, blacked out windows. Um,
Mhm.
they also had the black choppers in the sky. The fly zone above the mall was closed, except for the black helicopters that were authorized. And yeah, it is one of the black cars. And a lot of these black cars, they just started showing up whenever this started happening. And that happens in a lot of the stories that we talk about. People say, the men in black showed up and then they threatened them. And, like the James McNeilis case, a little boy, that died. And then they said that, the black cars and helicopters showed up. There's the black
Mhm.
car there.
Yeah.
And then you notice that all of a sudden they change their stories. They have money and they're living in nice houses. But the
Mhm.
weird thing is their jobs haven't changed.
Mhm. Yeah.
And the president that you all seen in that video, he was just a huge impact on a movie. I don't know if it's out yet, coming out, about the world losing its internet and a lot of weird things going on. And they believe that he was doing some predictive stuff trying to get us ready for it. I'll send you the video later, Brooks. I have a
Okay.
video on it my friend sent me. It's really scary.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. B uh, and his husband or wife, Michael,
Mhm.
he done a video or a movie. They done a movie talking about the collapse of our internet's going to be coming up and everything that's going to happen and the fall of the world and everything. And he was the main guy that was like the producer.
Mm.
So I'll send you that video.
Well,
And then it got, huh?
did you ever see the video? It's been quite a few years ago of the Jewish boy that had the vision, and he was talking to the rabbis, and he talked about Mr. B, what God had showed him. That was real interesting.
Ooh, I haven't seen that.
I'll have to send you a clip on that. That's he was a secular Jewish boy, which means he wasn't Orthodox Jewish. So he was telling the rabbis things that there's no way that he could have possibly known unless God would have told him,
Right.
because he hadn't been trained in the Orthodox.
Wow. I know a lot of people said that he had the shadow on the side of his face too that people talk about,
Mm,
that the Antichrist would have. Uh, if they're trying to indoctrinate these into us and try to soften us up for them for their coming here, they would try to get them amongst us, I think, and they would try to make us get used to interacting with them and seeing them and
hmm
stuff like that. Which leads me to the last video. Do you believe this video right here is telling us something, guys? Do you believe they're trying to tell us that they're coming and they're fixing to introduce them to us? It says "Love your mother" on her shirt, meaning the earth, not God.
Yeah, that's strange.
See, they're trying to soften us up to them.
Uh-huh. Soft disclosure.
And look how people act. Look at the people though. They're just so amazed and taking pictures and so happy.
Oh yeah.
Like what Phil says on Duck Commander, happy, happy, happy.
Mm-hmm.
Sharon says her booty would have ran with the customers. Forget that job. I would too. Yeah, I
Yeah,
wouldn't be
no
hanging around.
kidding.
There ain't no way I'd be hanging around. No way. I've got a story I'm going to share with you guys. It was sent in real quick, and we'll do a story tonight. I told Brooks we might start trying to do more of these if you guys like the stories. Uh, let me see here. It's not a real big one, but I thought it was one that we could just share tonight and see how it goes over. Maybe. This one says, my cousin from Florida, Jack, had a house in college that I spent time when he was moving things around to a closer house so he could commute to campus. Once the semester started, he had me keep an eye on the property every night because he said there was something there. I didn't totally believe him, but he also was not a liar. So I wasn't sure what to think nor expect. I figured he was in the spooked kind of mood and it might be dangerous. Turns out it was possibly dangerous. One night when I was using a flashlight to check the backyard, I saw something weird standing near a tree line. It was tall, bluish white, and probably about 100 yards away from me. I put down the light to see if it was just a reflection, but it was still there. I turned around slowly and went back inside and told Jack what I saw. He said he had seen the same thing and that it was uh, what he needed to keep an eye out for. When I asked what it was, he told me it never got close enough for him to get a clear look. It was like it wanted to be seen, but not up close. I suggested it could possibly be a poltergeist, but he shook his head and told me it couldn't because it never made any noise. The next night it was sleeping when I suddenly heard 4 dogs barking and howling. Jack and I jumped out of our beds and almost collided with each other in the middle of the hallway. We managed to stop in time to avoid the crash and then rushed outside. We both froze and opened our mouths, but no sound came out. His backyard now had 3 shimmering creatures that were like the one Jack and I had seen before. He just started moving. It was shimmering. And then he just stared. And I made a small choking sound due to how terrified we were. The barking suddenly stopped and the creatures glided. Yes, they glided back into the trees and vanished. Jack was just silent for a few minutes, and I asked, what do you think that was? And all he could do was shake his head. We don't know what this was. We're not even sure what happened, but we do know when it moved toward us, it looked like it was glitching. It was so freaky. What do you think this is?
Mm,
Sarah witnessed that.
right?
The night the things that were running around my feet. She saw a
Mm-hmm.
woman that she said was glitching while she was coming at us.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say it was probably demonic, is what I would say is
Yeah.
what they're seeing.
There
Uh,
again, I'm thinking, the veil is lifting. People are going to see more things, and that glitch is with them coming through. That's
you
my
think
opinion.
they changed the name of that telescope on the mountain that was Lucifer. Now they did change
Oh
the
yeah,
name of it. I seen that they changed the name of it.
yeah,
Did you see? They said they're watching like snake-like creatures flying in our skies.
yeah. They're watching something coming.
That's what I think too. But they
Mm-hmm.
say they're seeing things that are like flying around in the sky and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
So
they
I think
say
that
if you have a night vision, uh, binoculars or a telescope, you can see them. Just even if you walk out and look up with the night vision.
I might have to try my IR camera out there and see if it'll see anything because it does really good at looking because it uses the lights off the stars and stuff, so you can
Mm-hmm.
see the sky really good at night. And
Yeah,
it's a night vision, but it's infrared.
right.
So I'll have to try that and see if I can catch anything.
Yeah.
There ain't no telling what we'll see. I know if I shine it over the top of Sarah's house, you see stuff in the sky. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to start looking over there. No telling.
Get her scared.
Yeah. I think that there's a lot of things coming to pass, and we're probably going to start seeing a lot more of it.
Yeah.
One guy even made the comment that he thinks these creatures are starting to breed, and that there may be more of them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh yeah.
we may be getting an influx of cryptids,
Mm-hmm.
coming about.
Yeah. I totally
Well,
believe that.
did everybody like the videos tonight, guys? Did you like us showing videos and stuff when we talk about things? Was that something y'all like to see? And do you like the stories, or would you rather us just do the stories on the video drops and continue to do like we did in the past, just kind of summarize and talk about it? How do you all like it? That's what we're trying to do. Is what you guys enjoy watching and how you all would like to see it presented. I know a lot of y'all are wanting to see boots on the ground. And we're working on that. Just with Hunter being gone and everything right now, things have been crazy, and we will get back to that. But Armor Up Podcast says, I've seen very strange things in my yard. I've never told anyone because I wouldn't be believed. That's how I found Mike's channel. I didn't believe in any of this stuff. Never heard of the war. Yeah, I believe you have them in your yard. We've had them in
Mm-hmm.
our yard before. We've had them beaten on the house, and my granny and grandpa's had them in their house.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's stuff all around us.
Oh yeah. Can you imagine if we seen everything that was around us?
Mm-mm.
Nancy says mix it up. Okay, we could do that. We get Brooks to come in and rap one night, sing country the next.
No, I don't think so.
Get Scott to come in and sing opera. Or Randy. I bet Randy could do opera.
Oh, I bet he could too. I vote Randy.
Yeah, we'll have to get Randy. Your experiences and stories. Okay, they all like my experiences and my stories. Yeah, I need to get out and get in the woods. I guess we're at the part of the show, guys. If anybody has any questions, put them in capital letters. Uh, we'll try to answer them as best as we can. Um, Tonight flew by pretty fast.
Yeah, it did.
See if anybody has any questions, real quick. I think we're fixing to see a lot of things.
Oh, you said you can sing.
Who?
Randy.
Randy said he could sing.
Okay, we'll get him and Tracy. My sister can sing.
Get them two together and let them serenade everybody. Herbert says, "Praise the Lord and pass the ammo." Yep, that's the way I feel about it. All right, I don't guess anybody has any questions. So, Brooks, I'll let you say your goodbyes for tonight, and I'll follow up with you.
Well, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for the donations. Every dollar helps. We want to get that baby home. His daddy needs him and he needs his daddy. Love y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate everything that you guys have done, and she is right. What was done was very cruel. He was forced, and still being forced, and held, away from us, and it's just wrong and it's evil. And we're going to get him back, and it's going to be because the abnormal family pulled together, and we said we're not going to let evil do this to an innocent child that had nothing to do with this. And whenever he comes home, he'll be very happy to get on here, and he'll be very happy to talk to y'all like he always does. He'll be back on his. I tell you what, if y'all want to do something, I'll tell you right now what you can do that will blow his mind. Go over to Wide Open Adventures and subscribe. He calls that his channel, and he loved getting on there fishing and talking to everybody. And so, if you really want to do something that he would really like, something extra, just a little extra, go to Wide Open Adventures, subscribe, ring the bell over there. Me and Brooks and Scott, we're going to start putting stuff out there to start pushing that channel for Hunter and get it built and everything up for him. But yeah, go over there, join it up. Yeah, there's a lot of cooking on there right now. There's fishing on there. Just a lot of family stuff we done. You get to see the interaction with me and Hunter and our good times and how close we were. You can see all that over there. So if you really want to surprise him, you can also do that. Your donations, guys, are going to help so much. Like I said, I am going to show you all where it's being used. We will keep you updated. I will do short videos, video shorts, and if I need more time than that, I'll do videos to show you where it's going, where we're at, and the progress we're making. And we got to get that little feller home. Last time I seen him, he was ready to come home.
Somebody got a question, please.
There was a question.
That MLKE, whoever you
Who?
Scott, clean back up this
Did I miss him, Scott?
The Smoke Bridge has a question like mine.
I'm not seeing him.
Scott put it up there.
Mom said there's questions. You see him?
Mm-mm.
I don't either. I'm looking. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you very much, Dana.
We don't see it.
Yeah, Scott says yes.
It's
Mike,
Drake.
AGE.
Brage.
D.
I don't see it. It's not showing on my feed.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Do you believe our ancestors are coming back?
No. I believe that all those that have gone before us will be coming back with Jesus, and the ones in the grave that are in Christ will rise. That's what I believe will happen. But that's my belief.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dana, for that. I appreciate that. Blue's his favorite color.
Purple.
Or purple, sorry. I seen blue on here on the right side, and I see purple on the left side. I'm trying to look at too many things on here running at once. I'm not used to doing this alone. But yeah, I thank you for that, guys. On the Facebook page, if you're on Facebook, turn it blue or purple, not blue. Turn it purple with hearts. He would love that. And like I said, the Wide Open Adventures page. I love seeing the hashtags out everywhere. Bring Hunter home now. Eventually, we're going to have a new hashtag. It's going to be, Hunter's home or leave Hunter alone or something. But there'll be
Sharon.
What is it?
Mike and Sarah can line dance to Brooks singing country music. I don't
There we
think
go.
so. I'm from Texas, but no, I'm not a country singer.
That Armor Up Podcast says the dead will rise first, and then who we are alive will remain, be caught up together with them in the clouds. Yes,
That's right.
that's what I believe. That's what I believe. That's my belief. But good night, everyone. Scott says silver bullets get the purple hearts. Sharon says bring him home. Tracy's got the purple hearts. Michelle says free the hunter from the hunter.
Yeah, that's a good one, Michelle.
Yeah. Bring Hunter home now, Coffee Bar Lady. Guys, I appreciate that so very much. That means a lot to us. Guys, we're going to sign off. Thank you for watching. We will see you next Saturday at, let's do 8 o'clock. And we'll have my mom on. And we'll get into her old stories and stuff. And I'll get the thumbnail made early. That way everybody will know. And again, thank you all so very much for what you're doing for Hunter. It means a lot to us. It ain't his fault that these other channels attacked him for their jealousy and their hate. And someday we're going to put it out there and the truth will be known. Thanks, guys, for watching. Until next time, keep your head on a swivel and don't be something's dinner. God bless.
Good night.